In the heart of a bustling city, where the clatter of carriages and the hum of chatter filled the air, lived Oliver Whittaker, a man with a heart full of wanderlust and a mind brimming with curiosity. Oliver wasn't just an explorer, he was a dreamer. His tiny apartment was a treasure trove of maps, compasses, and trinkets from his travels. Yet, one place had always eluded him: the legendary Enchanted Jungle of Zorathia. Zorathia was no ordinary jungle. Tales spoke of golden trees, rivers that sparkled like diamonds, and creatures that glowed in the dark. But it was also a place of danger, where only the bravest dared to venture. Oliver had spent years searching for clues about Zorathia, and his dream of finding it burned brighter than ever. One evening, as Oliver studied a faded map under the warm glow of his desk lamp, a sharp knock echoed at his door. It was Dr. Amelia Hartwell, a brilliant botanist and his oldest friend. Her eyes sparkled with excitement as she unfurled a parchment on his table. "Oliver, I've found something extraordinary," she said, pointing to a hand-drawn map. "This leads to the heart of Zorathia, a place where magic and reality intertwine." Oliver's heart raced. "Amelia, this is it. The adventure we've been waiting for." With determination in their hearts, the two friends began preparing for the journey of a lifetime. The journey to Zorathia was anything but easy. Oliver and Amelia trekked through stormy mountains, crossed roaring rivers, and navigated dense forests filled with curious creatures. Each step brought them closer to the jungle, but also closer to danger. When they finally reached the outskirts of Zorathia, the jungle greeted them with a symphony of chirps, rustles, and hums. The trees shimmered with golden leaves, and flowers as big as tables bloomed in every color imaginable. Strange creatures with glowing eyes peeked from behind the foliage, watching the newcomers with curiosity. "Stay close," Oliver whispered, his voice tinged with awe. "This place is as beautiful as it is unpredictable." As they ventured deeper, the jungle tested their courage. Quicksand tried to swallow them, thorny vines reached out like living traps, and venomous insects buzzed menacingly. But Oliver and Amelia's teamwork and quick thinking saw them through every challenge. One day they stumbled upon a clearing dominated by an ancient stone archway covered in glowing vines. Suddenly, the guardians of Zorathia appeared, majestic beings with the heads of lions, wings of eagles, and fur that shimmered like starlight. "You seek the heart of Zorathia," boomed the leader. "But to prove your worth, you must pass our trial." The trial was a test of courage, intelligence, and resilience. Oliver and Amelia solved riddles, navigated a labyrinth of illusions, and faced their deepest fears. Through it all, their friendship grew stronger, and their determination never wavered. After passing the trial, the guardians led them to the heart of Zorathia, a hidden valley where magic pulsed through the air. At its center stood the heart itself, a towering crystalline structure that glowed with a soft, mesmerizing light. But their joy was short-lived. A group of treasure hunters emerged, intent on stealing the heart's power. Oliver and Amelia fought bravely, using their wits and teamwork to outsmart the intruders. In the end, the treasure hunters fled, defeated and humiliated. The guardians thanked Oliver and Amelia for their bravery and gifted them a small crystal from the heart, a piece of Zorathia's magic to carry with them. As they left the jungle, the two friends reflected on their journey. "This adventure has changed us," Amelia said, her voice filled with wonder. "We've seen the impossible." Oliver smiled. "And there's still so much more to discover." With hearts full of hope, they returned to the city, ready for their next adventure. As Oliver and Amelia ventured deeper into Zorathia, they came across a river unlike any they had ever seen. Its waters shimmered with a soft, ethereal glow as if stars had been poured into its depths. The riverbanks were lined with luminescent flowers that swayed gently in the breeze, casting a magical light on the surrounding trees. "This must be the Starlight River," Amelia whispered, her voice filled with awe. "Legend says it leads to the heart of Zorathia." As they stepped closer, the water began to ripple and tiny, glowing fish leaped into the air, leaving trails of light behind them. Oliver reached out to touch the water, and a warm, tingling sensation spread through his fingers. "It's alive," he said, his eyes wide with wonder. Suddenly, a bridge of light appeared, stretching across the river. Oliver and Amelia exchanged a glance, their hearts pounding with excitement. Together, they crossed the bridge, ready to face whatever lay ahead.
Quiz. Did you understand the story well? 1. What was Oliver Whittaker's greatest dream? To become a famous artist? To explore the enchanted jungle of Zorathia? To find a hidden treasure? To build a giant treehouse? 2. Who accompanied Oliver on his journey? His brother, Dr. Amelia Hartwell, a talking parrot, an old explorer. 3. What did Oliver and Amelia have to do to prove their worth to the guardians? Find a map. Complete a trial of courage and intelligence. Collect magical flowers. Solve a riddle from a talking tree. 4. What was the heart of Zorathia described as? A magical book, a large tree, an ancient crystalline structure, a hidden cave. 5. Who tried to take the heart of Zorathia for themselves? Friendly animals, the guardians, treasure hunters, local villagers. 6. What did the guardians give to Oliver and Amelia as a token of gratitude? A treasure map, a magical compass, a small crystal from the heart, a book of spells. Correct answers. 1. To explore the enchanted jungle of Zorathia. 2. Dr. Amelia Hartwell. 3. Complete a trial of courage and intelligence. 4. An ancient crystalline structure. 5. Treasure hunters. 6. A small crystal from the heart. Glossary. Complicated words in the story. Insatiable, impossible to satisfy. Always wanting more. Eluded, to escape from or avoid someone or something. Traversing, moving across or through an area. Enigmatic, mysterious and difficult to understand. Peril, serious and immediate danger. Adversaries, opponents or enemies in a conflict or competition. Pulses, to beat or throb with a strong rhythm. Overall moral: the story teaches that curiosity, courage, teamwork, respect, wisdom, selflessness, and imagination are the keys to a fulfilling and adventurous life. It encourages kids to embrace these values as they navigate their own journeys, both in the real world and in their imaginations.